Hello, Olivia and Ashley and Danielle and Carrie. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to Journal Talk Tuesday. I apologize for the a little bit in delay. I was running late today. Who knew? I don't know why. I'm not sure if we're exactly live yet, so I'm kind of waiting to see if it will start on my end, and I think it is. So anyway, welcome to Journal Talk Tuesday. I am your host. My name is Leah, and I am the creator behind Thrifty Days. So welcome. Welcome, everyone. Oh my gosh. And I just realized I forgot my cart. So, Mr. Thrifty Day, if you are watching, would you be so kind as to come in here and help me out? Hi, Madeline. Hello, Gretchen. Hi, friends. How is everybody doing? Welcome in. Is Jasmine here? My friend Jasmine. Hello. Hi, Lynette. So what is the Journal Talk Tuesday? If you are new, this is our 9th episode, I believe, by the way. Ninth episode. Would you mind rolling that cart over to me? Everyone, welcome, Mr. Thrifty Day. Hey, hi, Mr. Thrifty Day. What's happening? Just push it over here, please. Would you be so kind? Oh, I'm knocking everything over. Here, no, just bring it over here. Just it's fine. It's gonna push it all. I don't know. I don't know what to do. We're a mess. We're a mess in the Thrifty Days. You should see my setup to. No, Steve, you're moving the camera.
Oh, shoot.
My setup is so janky right now. I don't even know what to say. Anyway, but welcome. What a moment. What a time to be alive. Okay, what is Journal Talk Tuesday? Journal Talk Tuesday is a new series here on YouTube where we journal together. We talk about what's happening in the journal community. We share our favorite supplies. We give tips. We share everything here. Anything journal related. So tune in every Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the replays are always available. So welcome. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi, Bex. How are you? Okay. So the theme today is what is my, you guys, I'm a mess. The theme today is I want to start junk journaling. How do I begin? Oh my goodness. And the reason, hi, Rena, how are you? The reason, and Trina's here, Jessica, all my pals are here. If you guys don't know, I do go live 3 times a week, actually. They're mostly over on Patreon. And so we're all kind of a tight-knit group already. We already know each other. So if you ever wanted to join us, be sure to check the description box down below. The reason I wanted to do this particular topic here on Journal Talk Tuesday is because I know we have like a wide spectrum of junk journalers here that tune in. We have people who are just beginning. We have people who are like kind of new in their junk journal journey. And then we have people like me who have been doing this for like 30 plus years. So I think it would be really fun to have sort of a landing spot where people can come and be like, look, I really want to do this. I really want to learn. I don't know where to begin. And the reason I was sort of inspired to even do this is one of my most asked questions is, I don't know where to begin. And I kind of have never thought about that. I was like, well, you get a journal and you just do it. But then I thought, you know what? It can be intimidating, especially when you're looking at journals like this. This is my creative journal. I have to kind of change the lens of the way I look at things because I'm like, oh, you just get a journal and just start sticking things down. But it doesn't always work that way. Hi, Junk Journal Rachel. How are you, friend? Sometimes I think you might need a little more guidance, especially if you're interested and you want to get started, but you may not know how. For me, it's just kind of second nature. It's something I've done almost my whole life. So I thought, let's break it down and let's get a lot of people to weigh in. So I did tell my friends over on Patreon, hey, if you're new, if you're advanced, if you're somewhere in between, please join the live so that you can weigh in on this conversation because everyone's journey is different. No one's going to be the same. Just because I do one thing one way, it's not going to be the same for you. Or you may be like, no, thank you. I'm not interested in doing it that way. And that's okay. Change it up. My way isn't for everyone. I say that all the time. I always laugh because Rena's here and she was one time, I think it was before we were even talking more. She was like, oh, that Thrifty Day person, she just staples things willy-nilly to the page. And I'm like, yep, I just staple everything on. She's like, I could never do that. And that's so valid. Just because it's something that's like normal to me, it may not be something you want to do in your process. So that's why I think it's great that a whole bunch of us can be here and like weigh in on what works and what doesn't. Willy-nilly. I know. You guys, oh my gosh, you're going to laugh. Actually, I'm ordering my stickers for the month today. Let's just say willy-nilly might be making a debut. Anyway, if you're enjoying this, hit the like button. I'm total chaos. I'm a clown. This is just the way it is. People always ask, what is your aesthetic? Clown. It's just clown. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about me. Willy-nilly. Trina, you're going to love it. Anyway, okay, so the way this is going to break down is first I'm going to kind of, I'm going to send one to you, Rena. I'm going to show you my favorite way to journal, especially when I'm on a live, because it's different. I actually work in about 3 different kinds of journals, which don't worry, I'm going to break all that down for you. And as I'm talking, I hope everybody in the chat is also going to be sharing their perspective. And then if you're watching on the replay, usually the live chat will be available later on too, so you can go back through it. But I also hope that if you're watching on the playback, you're still leaving comments, because it would be really great to make this like a resource for new people who might come across this live in a week or a month, 2 months, and say, oh, great, I'm new to journaling. I'm going to kind of filter through those comments, and I'm going to grab ideas and things that might work for me. If it worked for this person, maybe it'll work for me. Maybe the way Thrifty Day does it isn't exactly the way I want to do it, but everybody who weighed in also had great ideas. Let me see, what are we saying? Willy-nilly theme tutorial. I'm so glad everybody's on board with willy-nilly. Rena, you're such a trendsetter. Because you'll know. Let's just say that. So I will break down 3 easy ways to start junk journaling. I kind of sat down yesterday, and as I was packing orders, I was like, what do I really do? How is this really going to work? What 3 basic things do you need to get started? And I have 3 different categories, so we'll get into that. But first, let me show you what I'm going to be doing while we're sitting here chit-chatting, because I want to journal with you. I don't want to just sit here and talk at you. That's no fun. I am going to be journaling in my junk planner. This is my junk planner. I keep my junk planner for about 3 months. Not only is it an overflow place for a lot of my ephemera that doesn't make it into my creative journal, it also houses my calendars. So I have January, February, and March in here. I also have, let me show you. I also do daily lists, and those get glued in here too. Not only so that I can keep them, it kind of keeps like a weekly view. Not only is it good for me to have in here so I can follow my list, but it also gives me a record. And so if I need to go back and reference like, hey, did I already order this, or did I already send out that? I can go back and sort of reference my lists. It also is, like, for me, something that I actually came up with this with my therapist years ago. Year ago, not years, only like a year and a half ago. It's a brain dump, because I do it at night right before I go to bed, and I pretty much put everything on this list so that I don't sit up and like, it's not like just going through my brain as I'm trying to go to sleep all night long. So that's a way it helps me. That may not be something that helps you, but it definitely helps me. But today what I'm going to do, because I usually just make little fun layouts in here. They're not so little, actually. It's just kind of big. Hi, Danielle. Jessica, you make journals for events like, oh, I love that. Yeah, that's definitely one I'm going to cover. So hang in there. But I'm going to get started today. And y'all, I have not done a junky, don't worry, I'll move the camera, a junky layout in a while. I saved this little bag from the last time we did it, and I've just been sticking all my stuff in there. I'm journaling today, Dana. I'm journaling. Hi, Faylene. Oh, yay. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Bevan. You made it. Yay. I won't tell your work. Anyway, so I'm going to grab some things out of here. I am definitely not going to use everything in here because I've been saving a lot of junk. But I'm going to grab some things as we chit chat. Hello. Oh, I missed it. I saw a question and it went away. I'll find it after. So let's get down to business. What is that from? Mulan, I think. All right. So while I start grabbing junk out of my little junk clutch, if you will, if you want to journal and you don't know where to start, we're going to break it down. And we're going to say, first and foremost, first and forever, start simple. Start simple. Yes, you love Mulan. Yeah, isn't that? I always, every time I say it in my head, you guys, let's get down to business. I literally, let's get down. Okay, I'm not going to sing because you guys will be traumatized. Start simple. I know everybody wants to break into beautiful, and I don't know that mine are so beautiful, but very aesthetic, like themed layouts. You want to add pictures, you want to do collaging, you want it all to be on there. That may not be, I'm going to take off my charm, by the way. That may not be the best place to start. And the reason for that is it can be hard. It can be overwhelming. So I always say, start simple, start easy. Start with junk, actual junk. This is called junk journaling. Now, I'm not somebody who cares like, oh, it's not a junk journal if you're putting pictures. It's not a junk journal. I'm not that person. I throw everything in my junk journal. Sometimes it's new. Sometimes I buy it. Sometimes, y'all, I bought something this week. It's not here yet. When it comes, you'll know. Let's just say you'll know. And all of the packaging from what I bought, it's all going in my junk journals. Did I buy some of it for that? Maybe. Do I care? Not at all. Your rules, your junk journal, your rules. So start simple. I'm going to grab junk out and then we're going to get back into the conversation. This is kind of big. Oh, look at this. My friend went to Europe, my friend Diego, and he brought me back like Disneyland Paris like maps and stuff. That was kind of fun. Oh, this was from Faylene. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'm not going to show you every single thing. This came off some Happy Mail, though, and I want to save it. I'm going to use them on there. A little Care Bear moment. I have been trying to use this forever. My best friend went to Dollywood. Ashley, he went to Dollywood, and he brought me back some goodies from Dollywood. Well, I used all the goodies already, but I still have the bag. You guys, I have to use the Dollywood bag. Raise your hand if you love Dolly. I have lots of boxes in here. It's very much a box moment. These are from Five Below. So you guys see, I'm really just using a lot of trash, and I'm okay with that. Calico critters. You guys know I'm a calico critter fiend. Lots of boxes. My tea from yesterday. We're just going to use it. Dollywood is about it. Oh, really, Rachel? I want to go to Dollywood. My best friend Diego and I have talked about going to Dollywood together, all of us. Oh, I would kill. I'm so jealous you're so close to Dollywood. Oh, I'm jealous, Rachel. I'm very jealous. This came in some stickers. I don't know. Let's see here. What other stuff do I have? Oh, this was from a journal. Oh, and this is left over from something Rena gave me. I use this in my layout. Okay, I think we have enough junk. I think we're good. I'll save this for another layout. Oh, and I have a scrap of fabric. Let's use that too. We're gonna go for it. We're just gonna use it. So now that I have all this junk, don't worry, I'll tilt this down so you could see. I want you to know that I also went through my stickers last night, and I had a whole bunch of these like Sunny Angels and this cute little Danny Brito sticker. So I thought, once it's all done, maybe we can throw some Sunny Angels throughout, and then I have my gold stars. I'm excited. Hit the like button. Help a sister out. Be there for me. Am I in the mood to fussy cut this? I don't think I am, and I don't even like that, so we're not going there. So the first thing I'm going to do so that I can create in this very easy, very simple junky journal is I'm going to start trimming these things up so I can just start grabbing them and sticking them down. So while we start talking about the three things you need to do to start junk journaling, I'm going to be cutting these things up to put into my journal. And also, if there are questions and y'all are helping out, thank you. So thank you, Trina and Faylene, Jessica. You guys are my girls. You know that. Oh my gosh, Olivia, I'm so glad you love Danny Brito. Isn't he great? I'm waiting for my next order. I ordered so many things. He's one of my favorites. Jennifer Jules, hello, friend. Oh my God, I would love to, Rachel. Okay, don't tempt me with a good time. I would totally go to Dollywood for a junk journal retreat. Oh man, that sounds fun. Okay, so what three things do you need to get started? Oh, these scissors are not good. In junk journaling. Well, obviously, first and foremost, who knows the most obvious first answer? Raise your hand. I'm telling you, I should make that a sticker. I say it all the time. Obviously, the first and most obvious thing you need is a journal. Yes, is a journal, right? Oh, are you really? Oh, I'm excited for you. You're making your first journal. Zen Girls, what's your name again? I keep forgetting. Obviously, you need a journal. Now, what kind of journal you get will be dictated by what sort of creativity you want to do. So, do you want an actual all junk journal? Do you want a creative memory style journal where they're very cohesive, like aesthetic layouts? Do you want a daily journal where you're doing mostly writing? Do you want a glue book style journal? There are so many different kinds that's the first thing you need to decide. You need to decide what kind of journal do you want. So if you are new to junk journaling, the first thing you need to ask yourself is what kind of journal do you want? Now, I was asked not long ago, by the way, I get asked this a lot, like, what kind of journals do you work in? But that's why we're doing this. And I will tell you that for the most part, I do have some other ones that I work in kind of randomly, but consistently, I work in 3 kinds of journals. We're working in one now, which is my junk planner. And this is like my fun, like arts and craft, preschool teacher in me, collage. I just pretty much put junk in here. Every now and then you'll find a picture, but it's like usually just a picture that's like old that I have in my stash, that maybe was left over from something. This is just a very fluid, non-aesthetic. Oh, you saw me pull out the junk. This is all I'm going to use. And I am going to use some of these stickers, but that's it. It's just stuff. Like even the cover. Let me show you my cover. It's like banana stickers because I love bananas. That's literally what's in here. Sometimes, like, this is from Stamps. This is from Abby's Starbucks. Like, this is literally the junkiest junk journal. That's what this is. So if that's your vibe, if that's something you want, this is an excellent way to do it. I have lots of tutorials on how to create this style of journal. You can deconstruct it and re-sew it back together, or you can totally do no sew, buy a composition book and like embellish it. We just did that on last Journal Talk Tuesday. You can find that on my channel. You can also find that tabletop tutorial. If you don't want all the talking and the fluff, you can find that here on my channel too. And it looks very similar to this. You don't have to deconstruct it to make it look like this. And in my opinion, this is the best way to get started. I mean, weigh in, friends. If you are just starting into junk journaling, I think this is the best way to get started because there's no pressure. You don't have to make it look aesthetic. You can just practice collaging. You can see what, like, this is like more of a tissue paper. This is fabric. This is a cardstock. You can decide what mediums do I like to work with. You'll also kind of work out what glues you like. So I think this is a great way. So that's the first one. The second one is a very aesthetic sort of creative style junk journal. Now these junk journals, I'm very intentional and very purposeful when I create in them. I'm very intentional because these are memories mostly with my children, with my family, with my friends. I'm documenting days. I'm documenting moments. So this is a picture of Steve and Hannah because this was a day we spent at Disneyland. Oh, I love lurking at Bex. I'm a lurker queen. Don't worry. You know me. I'm queen of all lurking, guys. So when I create in my personal creative journal, most of the ephemera, unless it's like vintage or matte, it's going to match. So there's Disney tickets, there's a vintage Disney card, there's pictures from our day. That's a picture of us, I think on Alice in Wonderland, me and Hannah and Steve. This was a sticker that Hannah got from the cast member. This was something that we purchased probably, or maybe our parking pass. So I'm very purposeful and very intentional when I'm creating in this journal. I know I have, that was Abby. Let me see. Oh my God, these memories, you guys, these memories. I'm trying to find another one that isn't so, okay, this is another very purposeful day. We visited my daughter in college, and this is her favorite coffee house just down the way from her university. This is an awesome restaurant where we go to, Duke's, all the time. She lives in Malibu. She goes to college in Malibu. That's an amazing restaurant. So I saved those napkins. These were from our drinks from Duke's. They have like a tiki sort of vibe. And this is a flower shop just down the way. And that's my daughter, Abby. That's a flower shop just down the street from her college. And there's some journaling tucked in there. There's not always a lot of writing. I mean, there is, but it's like this. This is the kind of writing I do in here. It's mostly like annotating the day, saying what we did, or if I have other thoughts about it. And, you know, I'll kind of say what happened, what we did. I'll definitely date it. But that's what's in my personal creative journal. Whereas in this journal, with the exception of my lists and my calendar, I don't do any writing. I just stick stuff down. This is just fun. I'm not thinking at all when I'm using this journal. The last journal that I consistently work in, like on a weekly basis, is, and this one is complete, but is my daily journal. Like, we do daily prompts over on Patreon. We did it all through February. That's what this journal is. And then we're starting again in March, which I have this one now. I purchased this journal, but I did decorate it. So it came blank, and then I added all the stuff. So in this journal, cute. In this journal, there's much more writing. There's much more writing because I'm responding to prompts. So there's hidden writing. There's, like, in this envelope, I usually kind of hide it in there. There's a whole bunch of journaling on the back of the postcard. And usually this style of journaling isn't really cohesive or matches what I'm writing about. Does that make sense? So this is just more pretty things I have, happy mail. And when I'm writing, oh, there's more hidden journaling in there. It doesn't match. Like, I'm not writing about paper dolls or cutesy things. A lot of this is like happy mail things I receive. So I have a daily journal, mostly writing. I have a really traditional junk journal, which is just junk, and that's what we're going to have fun with today. And then I have a more cohesive, more aesthetic. Although I don't know that this aesthetic is for everyone. That's where maybe some of you can weigh in. And very intentional journaling, which is my memory keeping. So you need a journal, and you need to decide, are there other types of journals that my journalers here in the chat prefer to use? Those are the three main. I also have a pen pal journal, you know, but I work in that maybe once a month. Let me see. I'm missing, I can't see anything. Everything got moved. Let me see. I love being a lurker. I love that we're still, you know what makes me laugh? I love that particular Journal Talk Tuesday really resonated with all of us, including me, because I feel like a lot of us are like, oh my gosh, that's right. I just don't comment very much on videos. And if you're wondering what we're talking about, I'm going to keep this whole for now. One of my Journal Talk Tuesdays was about how to build community. And part of that was me calling myself out, saying I'm a total lurker. I watch most of your videos. If you have a YouTube channel and it is journaling, chances are I've watched it. I probably didn't comment. I may not have even liked it, even if I really enjoyed it. And that's just because I was a total lurker. But I have been trying to get better. I have been trying to make sure, like, if I'm on a live, I'm saying hi. If I am watching a video, I'm definitely liking. I'm definitely getting better at liking. But I'm just trying to be a part of the community. Also, okay, Kimberly said, you hardly ever talk. Oh, well, I'm glad you're talking now. Hello. I love that. And you know what? Zen Girls, whose name you probably said and I already forgot, I already didn't see. That's so valid, because a lot of times I'm working. So I'm not even by my computer. Or sometimes if I'm shipping orders, I'm using my computer. So I'm like watching on my phone. So I'm definitely not commenting there. So that's valid. That is so, so, so valid. Hi, Dana. It's okay, Dana. You could never be a lurker. Oh my gosh, no problem. Of course, I try to answer all of my messages as quickly as possible, because otherwise, I do have somebody who's helping me with messages now too. But, you know, it's hard because we have to communicate it. You'd think it'd be easier. It's not. Okay, do I keep this as a rectangle, or should I I'm not going to fussy cut it, but should I like go around? I think I'm going to go around it. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Okay, so first of all, obviously you need a journal. And like I said, the easier it is, the better. I highly recommend even getting like a practice journal, an all trash journal. If you're new, that would be excellent. It would help you ease into the process. You wouldn't have any pressure. You could just enjoy it. You can learn and do it when you want. You won't feel like you have a buildup of things that are making you feel like you have to do it. I highly recommend like a very inexpensive like composition book style. Oh, hi, Teresa. Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I highly recommend that. It will just make it more fun for you. So first and foremost, you need a journal. And I showed my favorites. Hopefully people in the chat were sharing their favorites. If you were watching on the playback, feel free to leave your styles of journal that you love. Oh, Care Bears, you got, oh, look at, let me show you guys my water cup today. I'm so into it. Look, are you ready for this? Can you see? It's Care Bear. I love it. I love it. You used to own a scrapbook store. Oh, that's cool. It's hard for you to get that. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I know. And Kathy, I see for somebody like you, because I get that question a lot too. I get like that, like, or comment rather. And I'm just going to stick this down because it was part of from when Diego went to Paris Disneyland. He brought, but this was just a piece that was left. So I thought, you know, I got to save it. What I tell Kathy said that it's hard for her to get layouts like that sort of vibe out of her head. I tell people to get just an all junk journal that you saw. I have a whole journal that was literally, I called it my trash journal. And it was things I wouldn't even normally probably save to put into my journal, even like this kind of overflow journal. But I sort of gave myself just that like freedom to just have fun. It was like food packaging even. And it wasn't anything like terribly exciting, but it was really fun. And it gave me like the ability to just stick things down. You sort of practice doing that. You teach your brain to just stick it down because it doesn't matter that much, you know? You haven't used it. Oh, what do you have, Trina, that you haven't used? Oh, you have these cups? Oh, I'm glad you're here then, Dee Dee. Welcome. Yeah, you were a scrapbooker for 25 years too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love that. It feels so hard for me to just put down willy-nilly. You guys, I'm so excited that willy-nilly is taken off, honestly. Oh, and Rena said that somebody sent her this from, you should, Deanne, that would be hysterical. That would be hysterical. Please do. That this is from like Canada or something, and it was like a toilet paper wrap. I don't know. I actually journaled with like the main part of it. Let me show you. This is what's left because I told Trina I had to have some of it. How is that toilet paper? That's it right here. Isn't that funny? Isn't that oh, it's from Australia. Okay, so here's the first part. Like she gave me a big old piece of it, and so I journaled with it, and there's just like writing all over it. I don't remember what the journal prompt was, but I couldn't bring myself. Oh my God. I couldn't bring myself to get rid of the rest of it. So we're going to just stick it down, y'all. We're just going to stick it down. We're just going to go with it. Isn't that funny though? Like the things, oh man, I wish our toilet paper looked like that. It is not cute. Do you remember those pretty toilet paper packages in the 70s? They were like pink and powder blue, you guys, with like little children on them. Oh, they were so cute. I love it. So now what I'm doing is I'm just willy-nilly, to use our word, I'm just willy-nilly gluing things down. I'm like literally not even thinking about it. You know, it was funny, Rena, you said, because I watch Rena a lot. By the way, I talk about Rena a lot, and so she is linked in the description box because that's another thing I noticed yesterday when I was kind of going through to find questions for, like at the end of this episode, I'm going to answer questions y'all leave on my videos. A question I got a few times was, hey, where are Rena's socials? So I linked them in the description box. So you can follow Rena on TikTok. But anyway, every now and then Rena goes live and she was like, how do you do this Thrifty Day? It's so hard. Well, I use this kind of journal where it like doesn't matter. It's like willy-nilly. You just throw it down. I don't know. You just do it. You just do it. You see me just doing it. I'm going to put my Care Bears down next. Okay, so what is the second thing you need to junk journal? The second thing you need, and we are using it right now. Oh, I also linked a couple of my other favorite journal creators. Rebecca Hoot, she's who taught me how to upcycle a composition book. I linked her in the description box. And Jess from Loverainjournals, I'm very inspired by her flip throughs. She's a beautiful mixed media artist. I'm not sure if she's here, but I linked her channel down below too, Loverainjournals, because I'm very inspired by her process. So I left Rena, Jess, and Rebecca today. I'll definitely be linking more in the following weeks. So be sure to stay tuned and always look in the description box if you're looking to follow new creators. But those are the three I linked today. So Rena, Jess, Loverainjournals, and Rebecca Hoot, because they're just so fun and fabulous, right? Fabulous. Karina, I don't have a TikTok. Oh, I love that. Trina's the best. Okay, so what is the second thing you need if you are new to junk journaling? We all talked about it before. You need adhesive. Easy peasy. You need adhesive. Now, I have favorites. You guys feel free to leave your favorites below. I would love to hear. You all know that one of mine is the Tombow Mono glue stick. You just can't beat it. You cannot. I love it. I don't care. It's smooth. I don't like that purple willy-nilly glue. I don't like it. There's something that ruins, like it gets in my brain when I see the purple and it like conflicts with what I'm putting on the page. Drives me crazy, you guys. I don't like purple glue. I know everyone else seems to love it. I hate it. Tombow, it's permanent. It's smooth. It's like butter. Tombow Mono glue stick. I also use this Adtech tape runner. It's fine. It runs out really fast. There are refills available. It's fine. But it is permanent and I do like it. Not the purple one, the blue one. Another sort of adhesive that I use a lot. I gotta really reach for it. But this is mostly for fabric or like if I use fabric tack to put the flowers onto this journal. To help shoot. Oh, I'm an overgluer though, Zen girl. So I have no problem being an overgluer. Fabric tack. That's another favorite one. So, and you guys, my willy-nilly stapler. I staple everything onto pages. I don't care. I love it. This is like my favorite tool for journaling. I staple everything. I staple pictures. I staple fabric. I staple everything. I use it like a sewing machine. Anyway, tell me your favorite glues. And that is the second thing you need. You need a good adhesive. One that you like. Just because these are my favorites, they may not be your favorites. They're fun to try though. I know I don't like the purple glue stick because I've tried it and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. My brain just doesn't work that way. Use fabric tag. Yeah, same. Oh my gosh, you say willy-nilly. I go. Then you guys are really going to love my sticker pack this month. I can't wait to show you guys. And the postcards. Reptile glue. I don't even think I've heard of that. Oh, Natasha, I'm glad. Have you got it yet? I've never seen those enormous willy-nilly. I do need to do that. By the way, hit the like button if you're enjoying this goofy content. Hi, Letitia. How are you? Reptile. I don't even know what reptile glue is. Yeah, fabric tack in your stapler. Holly, Queen, Girl After My Own. Glitter glue. I hear a lot about glitter glue, you guys. I really do. I hear a lot about glitter glue. I've never used it, but I have heard. Okay, this is a little bit thicker, so I'm not going to use my glue stick. I'm going to use my tape runner. That's another thing. Anything glossy, I'll use my tape runner. Anything paper, I use my glue stick. Anything fabric-y, I use my fabric tack. Anything really aggressive, I use my stapler. Nothing's getting off my pages, you guys. They're going to just be there. They're going to live their best lives. See, again. Oh, my light is down on my laptop. Why does it do that? Use glitter glue. Okay, a lot of people seem to use glitter glue. I feel like I should try glitter glue. I mean, I'm very content in my glue. When I do like board book, like when I'm painting and hand creating a junk journal, I use PVA glue. That's a very common type of glue because it's like a book binding glue. So I use that there, but that's not, I don't often use that in my journaling process. I used to. Yeah, where do people use glitter glue? A lot of people use the Beacon 3-in-1, and that's a lot like fabric tack from what I understand, correct? Yeah, I don't know. I've never used glitter glue. I feel like I do need one more big thing, you guys. Oh, you know what that means. I'm going to have to fussy cut. Oh, God, here I go. Oh, reptile glue is very much like art glitter glue. Okay. Oh, but it's better. Where do you get this reptile glue? Never even heard of it. Anything that doesn't want to go on with glue for me, I staple on. All willy-nilly. I just staple it on there. I don't care. Staple it on. I use these files. Where did we use these files, you guys? Oh, we used them as pages. Over on Patreon, we made upcycled vintage, large vintage book scrapbooks, like albums. I mean, you could have used it as a junk journal. I use mine as a photo album. So if you were interested in that tutorial, it's over there. I also do have a tabletop view, I believe, here on YouTube, I believe. By the way, I am cutting this horrible, you guys. I don't care. It's just my junk journal. My all junk planner journal. Willy-nilly. I know, Holly. I say I hate fussy cutting, and yet here I am. Oh, Jess is here. Yay. There's Jess Loverainjournals. And again, if you want to follow her, she's linked in the description box down below. I don't even like the way it looks, you guys. Ugh, all that work, and I don't like it. You know why? Because there's like white space. Ew, I hate white space. Ugh, I just don't like the way it looks. Okay, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to venture back into the junk of it all, and we're going to find something to go underneath. It's okay. Easy peasy. Oh, I do have this. Oh, you guys, why am I so trashy? I love this for me. Oh, tape? Like, I don't even know why I saved that. Like, what is my deal with that? Oh, these were really cute. I'm gonna use this one too. Okay. I got some Happy Mail, and ordinarily they were like little clown candles. Who sent me this? If you were here, I put them in a little vintage glass jar on my shelf, but they're like little clown heads. Ordinarily, I probably would have kept them on here and just put this on the shelf, but they were like, it was so old that the adhesive had come off. So I kept that, but what I will do is cut it and keep it. Greetings from Chechnya. Hello, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, do you, Kay? Twinsies. Oh, I know, Jess. Girl, fussy cutting's the worst, and here I am doing it. And I wasn't even happy I did it. Don't you hate when that happens? Okay, I don't want this to get covered, though. And why did the hoarder in me kept the Scotch tape? Like, I don't usually keep things like this. Like, what an oddball. I love that for me, though. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Sweet little Leah. Saving her Scotch tape. I'm actually just going to use that tiny bit. I don't know what possessed me to do that. Odd. Okay, I think I'm going to put strawberry shortcake here. Yeah, I don't want to cut myself. Okay, so you need adhesive. We've covered that. You need a journal. We've covered that. The third thing you need, if you are new to junk journaling, by the way, Rena, every time you get sour grapes, I die laughing. Is this the same one? No, I don't think it is. But every time you get sour grapes, I'm like on the floor. I know I shouldn't be laughing because it's not funny. You don't want sour grapes. But your response to getting sour grapes. Rena opens blind bags a lot because she uses them on her charms, on her TikTok. Oh my God. And every time she gets a sour grape, she's like, I die. I'm like, no, not sour grapes. Okay. So you have a journal, you have your adhesive, and obviously, what are we working with? You need junk. And I saw a lot of people say that in the beginning because y'all are so smart. But of course, you guys, you need junk. And what kind of junk do you need while you're looking at it? This is from mail. Don't know why, but this is my Scotch tape. Why did I even save that? This was from some file folders. This was from Faylene. She put it on one of the packages she sent me. It's so funny. A scrap of fabric from a journal I decorated, from a deck of cards, from Happy Mail you get from me. You need junk. And whatever junk catches your eye. Obviously, I'm saving this one because it's vintage and it was sent to me in Happy Mail. But it could even be really silly, nothing, willy-nilly things like your tea bag tag. You need your junk. Easy. Easy, easy. I think I'm going to put my calico critters down here too. You guys can see, right? And also, I will let you guys know. So those are the 3 things you need. If you are not into all the chit-chatting of it all and you want a tabletop view, I do have lots of journal tutorials where I am just doing a tabletop view and you can actually see me work in my journal. You have a better view. And so you can check out those here. So this is what we have so far. I obviously need to cover all that white space. My only goal when I work in my all junky junk planner is no white space. That's my only rule. That's it. Everything else is like, whatever, don't care. I don't know how to reply public, but I'm glad it. Oh, you must be chit-chatting with each other, which I love. I love that. Hit the like button. Tell me you care. Help a sister out. Okay. Oh, I'm going to put this here for sure. Here we go. And then I'm getting it. Did you guys hear my shoulder crack? That was intense, you guys. Getting old, you guys. I'm getting old. So you need a junk journal. You need adhesive and you need junk. That's it. And you could do this really on the cheap, you guys. Get a composition book, make a junk planner. You don't even need to sew. You can just embellish it. I have those tutorials here. You can follow other creators like Rebecca Hoot, who does the same thing. If you're looking for inspiration for your layout, be sure to watch Jess, Loverainjournals. She's here on YouTube. She's also on Instagram. I think she's on TikTok too. Inspiration. If you need a charm for that journal, follow Rena. She makes adorable ones. You guys, we got it all covered. We got it all covered. We got it all covered. Aren't those cute? I sent those in orders. I wish I would have bought 2. I can't find. I have the green ones, but I have never found the orange ones again. They're so cute. So what kind of journal does everyone use? What kind of journal does everyone use? Has access to. Oh, thank you. Oh, someone's asking a question. Thank you for asking. I don't see who asked it, but thank you. Let me know what kind of journals you guys use. I would. Oh, it ran out. Rude. Don't worry, I have another one. Let me know what kind of junk journals you guys are working in currently. I would love to know. And while you're doing that, since you're hit the like button, that would help me a lot. Altered books. Okay, Christine, I love that. Altered books. I'm curious about how you add pages that aren't in the journal. Well, if you wanted a view, I'll let you know how to do it right now. But if you wanted to see it, go back to last week's Journal Talk Tuesday, because that's what I did when I made the world's easiest journal. But what I do is you just, oh, I wish I had that journal handy. You put tape or washi tape on one side of your page. You stick it in and you put the other side on the other page. You flip it over and do the same on the back. It's so easy. You use the ones you make. Oh, I love that. Altered composition books. Faylene. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Faylene, for asking. Letitia had a question. Thank you for answering. Love how they, oh, good. Yes, me too. You make your journals out of cereal and cracker boxes. I love that. Rachel makes her own and she likes the TikTok style. We are one and the same, Rachel. I make my own and I also love that. If you're wondering what Rachel means by the TikTok style, this is definitely right. Well, I still feel like mine are like not really the TikTok style. I just can't stick stickers on things. Mine isn't done. I'm going to put stickers on the back. The actual TikTok style is like this type of journal, which is that German, I think I have my thing here. Hold on, guys. Let me show you. Hold. I think I have the packaging here. Okay. This is the type of journal it is. Maybe we'll use this while I have it out. So this is the TikTok style. You get this like basic journal, and then usually you just put stickers all over it, and then you journal inside. I, of course, because my aesthetic is clown, have to add everything else. Like, see, this one I ended up with the frame, a bow, flowers, and I did stickers. You know me. She can't ever just be content with something. I always have to be a clown about it. So this one isn't quite done. This is for March. I do have the cover, though. Isn't she cute? I love her. I am going to be adding stickers and probably a bunch of bows. I think I'm going to do bows. I think bows is the name of the game. But this is the kind of journal it is, you guys. I don't know how to say it. Do you guys see? It's Lechterm. Let's Term 917. I don't know, but I use a soft cover. A soft cover Let's Term. I know I'm saying it wrong, you guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, when Rachel is talking about the TikTok style, that's what she's talking about. And like I said, it doesn't really look like this. Usually it's just stickers. Mine, of course, has to be obnoxious because, well, I'm obnoxious. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being obnoxious. Showed us how to make some of the, oh, I love that. Yes, 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 yes. Leah, is the paper really thin? In the Let's Turn, God, I know I'm butchering that. In this, is the paper thin? Yes, but it doesn't matter because I usually put backing. Like, see, this one is a postcard. That is from Happy Mail. That's a whole book page. So to me, it doesn't matter that the pages are thin because this was from some Happy Mail. This was a card. I end up putting so much on there, it doesn't really matter to me that they're thin pages. And my composition book pages are really thin, but as you can see, I glue 2 pages together and then I put washi tape on. So that's how I solved that problem. They are so fast on that sticker style, I get lost. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love having a bunch of things in my journals. Where do this style, is this what you're wondering? Where do I buy these? Lectern. Thank you, Erica Jane, for spelling it phonetically. Lectern. Lectern. Ooh, thank you. Hit the like button for me. I did it. Lectern. And I get a soft cover, and I don't care if it's dots or lined, or I don't care. I cover it anyway. It doesn't bother to me. Rena says, you can buy directly on them and they emboss your name. I didn't know that. I buy mine at Barnes & Noble because it's accessible. It's just right there. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm covering up. I'm going to need to put this a little lower because I don't want to cover strawberry. Oh, no. I think I'm going to put this little bit of, oh no, because then that covers strawberry again. We're in a pickle. We're in a pickle. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is just stick this bad boy down. We've come this far with it. It's been fussy cut. We're using it. We're not turning back now, you guys. We're not turning back. Oh, I know what I can do. Using the Tombow glue stick, because it's a thin piece of paper, I don't need to waste the Adtech tape runner on it. Here we go. Here she goes. Yeah, I get mine at Barnes & Noble. But Rena said you can order it directly from them, which is really cool. And they'd emboss your name. I kind of want to do that now. Maybe I'll do that for Lizzie. My daughter likes using that kind of journal too. She liked that in composition books. We're kind of the same. Okay, here's what I have. Don't worry, we're not done. Ew, white space. I know you're probably thinking, why don't you like white space? I don't know. It's a thing with me. I saw that little Dunka. Oh, Germans probably hate me. Sorry. By the way, stick around because I will be answering questions at the end. Questions that have been left on my YouTube channel. And if it is your question that I answer, it goes into... Oh, I have this. I sent out one of my prizes from last week and not the other. There was a reason, don't worry. But if I answer one of your questions, it will go into this jar. And then at the end of the month, I pick 2 winners and I send them like little goodies as a thank you for responding and chit-chatting on my YouTube. Oh, it's not quite big enough. Why, God? Why? Okay, well, we're going to put it on anyway. Collage work is like, oh, I got glue everywhere. It's kind of like puzzle pieces, you know? Just trying to make it all work. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. You're going to be like, oh my God, Leah. Still, that little bit of white space. Don't worry, I'm just going to put washi tape on it. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Donkey. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Yes. Did somebody ask about my printer? Yes. Thank you, Trina. What would I do without you? I do use an Eco Tank. I like it well enough. It's good. I definitely wouldn't change at this point. You just it's more than the printer, guys. It's like the paper, the settings. It's a journey. Okay, I'm gonna get my little bone folder of it all. hold, please. Okay. Here's what we have. We're not done, obviously. What just flew? Okay, here's where we are. We're not done. I mean, that, yeah, it all. I do have this fabric. This is where we're going to break out the fabric tack. Although this one's never been opened, I just realized. Ugh, so now we're going to have to open it together. Sorry, guys. Super. Oh, no. Nikki, I'm glad you're here. Washi tape to the rescue. You're right. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, you guys know when you open your fabric tack, there's always like a layer you need to like still punch through. Even when you remove it. It's a journey. It's a journey. Is anybody else crafting right now? Or are you guys just like me, like you're doing something else random, you're working, or by the way, I'm just adding fabric tack. See, I told you, I love that I'm using all the glues I just was telling you about too. You probably didn't need that much. That was probably a little dramatic of me. Hit the like button, frenzies. I mean, unless you're not enjoying it, it's okay. Don't feel pressured. It's okay. I'm not offended. I always say that. I'm not for everyone. It's okay. I'm okay. There's somebody out there that is for you, though. Don't be discouraged. If you're like, this lady's a little bit all over the place, not my vibe, don't worry. There's somebody out there who would be more your vibe, who has it together a little bit more. So don't be discouraged. Keep looking. You'll find them. Oh. Oh. My daughter Abby comes home tomorrow. She's on spring break, but she's been vacationing with her pals, off jet setting and traveling around. So she's coming home tomorrow. I'm excited. A little bit of fabric. That, not just the red one. I'm actually using a bunch of different colors, but the same pattern is the book spines for my newest collection for Thrifty Little Library. That was just a little piece, and I was like, oh, I want to put it in there. What size is your notebook? This one, Deanne, this journal is, let me tell you, it's a composition book. It is 10 inches tall and 7.5 inches wide. What glue do you use for the image on the, either, I can't even remember. I think I bounce back and forth. I think I used my Tombow to put the image down. And then I think I used fabric tack for the flowers. Oh, did you hear my stomach growl? I'm hungry. I'm not gonna have time to eat. I have therapy today. I need it. I want to say I used my Tombow glue stick for the image, and then yeah, and then this fabric tack for the flowers. But I think a lot of different adhesives would work. Oh, thank you, Holly. Oh, sorry, allergy alert, guys. If you guys know me, you know I'm always dying of some sort of like allergy issue. Okay, no, that wasn't for me. Done this already, Leah, but do you think you can make a video showing us the tools and materials you need to make charms? I have, Michelle, I do. I have lots of journal charm tutorials here on YouTube. You can find them in my playlist. Been there, done that. You don't even need to wait. They're already there. They're already there. And I have lots on Patreon. But I have lots here on YouTube too. You don't have to just be on Patreon. Yep. And I also, yeah, exactly. I also do have a charm kit. They're sold out right now, but they'll be back. All right, so let's keep moving here. I do want to put this cute little note from Faylene because it's just sweet. I'm gonna put it right here in the middle, and we're gonna use Tombow to do it. I usually, when I do these layouts, I feel like I go a little faster. I don't know why, if I'm adding more right now. Oh well, no reason. I could hear Hannah sauntering down the hall. I wonder what she wants. Is Francie here? I didn't even see her. Hi, Edie. How are you? Did I already say to you? Pencil. Or are we talking about the pencil can? Are we talking about this one? I think I have this tutorial on Patreon. It is really old. Mr. Thrifty Day knows because I made these at our old house. I made a whole bunch, and I used to sell them at like when we did live events. And then we had a whole bunch left over. So Hannah has one. Lizzie has some in her classroom. I think I still have some in the garage. I have a bunch here. I have a Rainbow Bright one, but this is the bigger one I use for here on my desk. Yeah, those are fun. I think I have that tutorial on Patreon though, don't Oh, I did the napkin one with the bunny. Thank you, Trina. It's similar though. It'll do. Okay, so we have that on there. I'm gonna get out the stapler. Rena, if you're here, close your eyes, because this is like a really thick vintage thing. We're just gonna staple it right on there. Close your eyes, Rena. Getting willy-nilly with the stapler. I do have to say, and this was not planned. I used all of my favorite adhesives and attachments. I used my stapler, I used my Tombow, I used my Ad Tech, and I used my fabric tack. What a time to be alive. Who am I even? That wasn't even planned. I love that for me. I love that for me. Okay, and we're gonna put him on here. Ah, he's so cute. I'm gonna put him right in the middle. I don't think he needs a lot of adhesive because he's pretty sticky. And by the way, when I open these, I just throw this away. I just store it the way it is. Oh, you guys, I have to show you. He looks so cute. Oh, we're almost done. He's so cute. Oh, a queen of adhesives. Look at, isn't that cute? Okay, that blue is driving me crazy, so we're going to put something there. I don't know what. Dollywood. Hello. Dollywood's going to go right in the middle. Hello. God, you guys. Was somebody yelling at me? Use the Dollywood. And then once I'm done with my layout, I will answer questions. I could hear Hannah yelling. Oh my God, can you guys hear her? She's a cuckoo. My stomach is growling so loud. How embarrassing. Oh well. Okay. I can't wait to show Ashley. He'll be so excited to see that I saved this and use this because he gave it to me in the summer. He and Lauren went in the summer. I've had it forever. I already used all the stickers, and he bought me a mug and stickers. He's a good friend because I'm a big Dolly fan. And then Abby did 9 to 5 for her musical for college this year. She was in it. And oh, look at E! Oh, we cannot hear her, just me. Oh, good, because she's being loud. Oh, hi, Melissa. Thank you, Lucky Charms. I have had this t-shirt for years. I didn't even see you here, Melissa. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, dear Julie. Julie, how are you? Oh, you gotta go. Bye. It was good to see you. Okay, so Dollywood made the cut. Okay, I have 2 more teeny things. Oh, and I have stickers. Y'all, we're never gonna be done. Your box should be there Friday, Melissa. Okay, if you guys don't know, follow Melissa on TikTok. Oh, I should have linked you. I will. I'll link you in the next one. I want to go so bad, Faylene. I'm going to put my tea bag on here. Follow Melissa, the real gypsy. She's here. Where did I just used washi tape. Oh, grab a new one. She has a whole TikTok and she takes us with her to this, like, her favorite vintage store. This washi tape is not sticky, guys, so I'm going to put some glue on it. And this vintage store is like a junk journaler's dream. A dream. And anyway, you could watch her TikTok. Anyway, she said she's sending me something from there. She has before, and I always use it. I use it in everything. Every time she sends me something, I'm like, oh, immediately in the junk journal. Immediately in the junk journal. I don't want this flapping around willy-nilly, so I'll put some tape in it. Okay, let me show you. Little tea bag moment. Oh, I think I need more glue up there. Glue. Okay, we have one more little thing. You guys, I have problems. Anyway, and then we will add some stickers. I don't know who I am. Who am I? What am I? Okay, this is what we have pre-stickers. I know you guys are like, that is crazy. You're going to add stickers? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry. Your mom gave you a bunch of things when you were a little girl. Cards and oh my God. Michelle asked, how do I stop my journals from getting so chunky? I don't. I just let them get chunky. That's my answer. I don't stop it. I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people are like, they don't like the alligator mouth. I totally do. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. So I don't stop it. And then same with even with my lectern. I don't care. Do they all look like this? Rena, do yours look like this too, right? I don't think this is too bad, is it? Because I know Rachel, Rachel, do yours look like this too? Yeah. I guess I just don't, it doesn't bother me. This is the exact same journal, by the way, you guys. So just for reference, this is the exact same size. I mean, obviously they're different colors, but this one is complete. And this one I just started 2 days ago. At least you know they grow. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. So the answer is I let it get chunky. I don't care. Yeah, Rena's look like that. I was trying to think in my brain. I'm like, no, I think Rena's looks like that too. Yeah, Rachel's does too. Yeah. Oh, is it? I don't know. Maybe it's the way I store them. Like, is it because do you store yours just where do you store yours? Like I have found, like, see, this is an old journal. This is from like probably 2020, 2019. I think if I didn't, I handmade this, by the way. Once upon a time, it had a rounded spine. I think had I not stored this like on a bookshelf, like in between things, it might be bigger. But it's sort of trained because it sits on a shelf like this. And I just use these, you guys. Let me show you. You can buy these on Amazon. They're just like the metal bookends, and it keeps it all nice and tight. So all my journals are stored like this, and then you can't see, but they're also like on a bookshelf behind me. So they're all nice and compact. Maybe it's like just the way they are. Oh, Julie, you use your flow in today's video. I'll have to watch. I'll watch. I'm excited. I love your videos. Julie has a channel too. If you guys are looking for like tutorials and things like that, and she's a real advanced journaler. You can learn a lot from her. She even makes journals, which is really exciting. Your TikTok journal you're using currently, you store in a journal caboodle. Oh, that's so cute. Rachel, that's adorable. Melody, better late than oh no, don't worry. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Okay, let me add some stickers. If you guys know me, you know I'm a Sunny Angel person. I love Sunny Angels. I know some people are like, they don't have clothes on. I'm like, well, they're dolls. They're not like people, but it's okay. I love Sunny Angels. I have a bunch. My daughter and I love them. We collect them. I have them in my vintage jewelry box. I'm just going to throw these all over the page willy-nilly. They're just, oh, what is with me? Did you guys watch my TikTok yesterday where I ripped my paper doll dress by accident? And now look. I know I could have saved it, but I have a whole bunch. It's fine. I'm going to use the little pig one now. What is wrong with me? Why am I so aggressive in my journaling lately? I need to calm down. Okay, and this one's really cute. It's a little dog. Okay, let me see. And there's another little dog. This one's a little bunny with a camera. What is wrong? Oh, Abby just texted. My girl, I'm excited to see her. I don't know why I'm so like aggressive. My God, if you haven't watched my TikTok, I also put it on Instagram. I'll show you. I was trying to put, I was using my glue stick. I should close this. Using my glue stick, and I was just gluing around the paper doll, and I went to take off the glue stick, and it was, because it's a really good adhesive, and it ripped the arm off. I was like, oh! I was so mad. Glue. I do not. Hi, Faylene. I do not glue the pages together. I do not. Be aggressive. Die cut stickers online. Danny Burrito is let me show you. Who did Lynette ask that? Oh, do you really? Oh, Rena does. Yeah, so some people do, some people don't. Let me show you. You can't tell. I glued it back together. But was it yesterday? Oh, no, it was the cover. Inside cover. You can't tell. Where is it? It's right here. But I was gluing it and it ripped. You can watch the TikTok. Oh, and these are my paper dolls. If you wanted paper doll stickers or postcards, they are in my shop now. I don't know if I linked them. Maybe. But it's in my Etsy shop, Thrifty Day. But anyway, I do not glue my pages together, but Rena said she does. So I don't. I usually use almost exclusively happy mail in these daily journals, which is, it brings me so much joy. They just make me happy. Oh, but somebody was asking about stickers. Danny Brito. This is Danny Brito. This is Danny Brito. This was actually sent to me. Or did Lizzie give it? I think Lizzie gave that to me. And this is from the sticker store in West Covina. Sticker is STKR. I do believe they have a website, STKR. But if you're local to Southern California, you could just go there. It's a whole store of stickers. But these are my favorite. Danny Brito. Brito. Levi! Ah! Levi and I have been friends for forever. Oh my God. Besties. He's from Michigan. It's probably, is it cold there? Tell me, Levi. I feel like I didn't see your story today. Usually I know the weather because you'll show something on your Instagram story. What's her YouTube name? Whose YouTube name? I finally started trading happy. Oh, Erica, I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Lisa. All the good junk is in. I have 8. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry. Messages are coming down. I didn't turn off. Oh, this is Danny Brito too. Let's get it on here. I'm on his Patreon, so I get a sticker and a postcard from him every month. The sticker store is in West Covina, Jennifer. West Covina in Southern California. West Covina. It's a little snake because it was the year of the snake. Where do I want to put this? I think I'm just going to put it. I'm going to put it right here because it's so cute. Okay. I still have these 2 stickers, so these will go back in my little sticker container. But now what we're going to do is add the gold star. Did Levi answer? It's 48. I heat wave at 48. Levi, I would be dying. Are you kidding? Is that sarcasm? 48 is freezing. I'm gonna die. Okay. That is so cold. I would die. Now I'm just going to stick stars everywhere. Thank you, Carrie. Are you still here? Carrie sent me these gold stars because she knows I'm obsessed with gold stars. Isn't that nice? Now I have gold stars forever, thanks to Carrie. Oh, I didn't put that one in there very well. I have gold stars forever, thanks to Carrie now. Why won't this come up? Jiminy. Oh, I'm going to move this. Sorry. All right, here we go. And these gold stars are like sparkly. They're like fancy gold stars. Julie, sticker stores. Oh, I didn't hear what that says. Gold stars. Yay, of course. How did I decide to start junk journaling? Elena, is that your name? How old was I? Is that what it says? Well, I have been journaling this way pretty much my whole life. And as I sort of reflected on my journey, I see that the reason and the way I started journaling this way, although I didn't really have a name for it, I just called it journaling, not junk journaling, was because my mom did this. She did it in her Bible. She would write, she would save things. She would use just like Scotch tape, just normal old Scotch tape. And she would tape like pictures into her Bible. She would cut out things from her bulletin, like excerpts from her bulletin, and she would stick them onto the Bible page. She would write directly onto the Bible pages. She would doodle on the Bible pages. If she took notes on a bulletin or in a separate like piece of paper, like a legal pad or something, she would cut it out and she would glue it into her Bible. And so by the time like years would pass in her Bible, she would put different tabs in so she would know where it was. She would just like stick things in. It looked like a junk journal. And so that's always just sort of the way I did things. I would put it in my planner. I would do it in my normal journals. I would do the same thing. It's just sort of what was modeled for me my whole life. She did that my whole life. So I saw it my whole life. When I was in elementary school, going into middle school, I had a New Kids on the Block photo album that I would do the same thing. I would write about I would cut things out of magazines and I would put them in there. That was my kind of my first one that I can remember that I did that. And then when I found out I was pregnant with my first daughter, Lizzie, before she was born in the 90s, I made a journal for her. And so this is my one from that I began in the 90s that was for her. That I would, let me try, I'm trying to find, there's a lot more writing here, but I would just stick her stickers in. I would put like her awards. I already know what this was from 2006. She's 25 now. That was her at like a little cheer camp. But she would write in here, I would write in here. This is from her very first point shoes, May 1st, 2010. She's a dancer. And I would just stick things in. So here, I'll try to cover the writing. But see, I just have pictures, oops, just taped right in. So they're not like the same sort of general aesthetic as I do now. It's evolved, obviously. But this is sort of where it began. I just purchased this journal. So I kind of feel like this is such a full circle moment because now I make my own journals. For like the past 10 years or so, I've always made my own journals. But this was probably the oldest one that I've kept because it's for Lizzie. I still junk journal in it. See, this was for her 25-year-old birthday. But obviously this layout is much different than the very first ones from the 90s. Because my style evolved and I add more and I stick things down more. And but that's really, as I sort of tried to pinpoint where I started creating this way, I realized it was because it's something my mom kind of always did very organically. And this is sort of where it started, Lizzie's journal. And then of course I have one for Hannah and one for Abby as well. And I started them before they were born. So yeah, so that's, you know, I'm going to try to put that away. I'm just going to put it on the other end of the table. So yeah, that's where I started. Thanks for asking. I actually love talking about that. It's something that I'm like enormously proud of. I'm enormously proud that I have those to share, and it's something I encourage new parents to do because my kids love going through their journals so much. In fact, Abby right now, I can't even show you Abby. She actually has hers in college with her for a reason. Because she's a double major. She's a psychology major and a musical theater major with an emphasis in voice. And she was assigned a song to workshop, and it is from In the Heights. And in the song, the girl singing talks about how her grandmother, her abuela, saved everything. One of the lines is, she saved everything we gave her, every little scrap of paper, and our lives are in these boxes. Though the woman who held us is gone, but we go on. And she goes on to say, so hold on, abuela. If you're out there, I'll make you proud of everything I know. And I'm gonna cry. But she's workshopping the song. And if you don't know, like my daughters are like very first generation college students. And so she's workshopping that song. So she actually, I'm gonna cry, actually has her journal. And in one of the lines is like, she has her high school program with a star beside her name. And here I am using stars. Oh, Abby's with me. And so she has her program and there's a star beside her name. Guys, anyway, so she has hers and she's using it as a prop. And because they have to have props even. And all the students were like, wow, you have really good props. And she's like, I didn't make this. This is my mom's. Anyway, we did it, guys. I know. That's how I feel. That song kills me. And listening to her sing it, we have a piano in our garage. My husband is also musical. He is a piano. He went to school for piano and voice. But she was singing it and was holding my journal. And I'm like, y'all, I would never, I'm allowed to tell. I always ask my children, am I allowed to talk about these things? This is your life, not my life. I always ask before I share anything. So anything I am sharing, it's with permission, of course. But I remember thinking like, of course I was sobbing the first time I heard her. But I actually think that at the end of the semester, we get to go see all the workshop songs. I'm actually going to get to see it. Oh my God. Anyway. Okay. So I'm crying. Oh, thank you, Amy. You're so kind. You're so kind. Karen said she's new to junk journaling. They can be anything you want them to be, ? They don't have to be a theme. Yes, Karen, and those are my favorite because I am too scatterbrained to have a theme. I can never stick to one. Like when people ask for themed journals, I'm like, ooh, I'm not your girl. You got to go somewhere else because I'm not a themed person. I like eclectic. This is not a themed Wizard of Oz journal. This is everything. It's just a Wizard of Oz cover. So yes, 100%. They do not, and actually I prefer them not to be themed. Sorry, I keep closing it. How cute. Dollywood is the star. We did it. Oh, that was my Sunny Angel. Sorry, I do have Sunny. That's kind of the trend for these past two. I put the Sunny Angels on the back. Very cute. I'll probably always do that. I love it. All right, let's answer some questions. Y'all have hung in there with me long enough. So let's answer some questions. She's going to cry all willy-nilly. Shut up, Mr. Thrifty Day. Here come the waterworks. Oh, please, you're going to be crying too. Mr. Thrifty Day's going to be crying. All right, so at the end of every episode, I answer some of your questions. If one of your questions is chosen, it goes in this jar. And at the end of the month, I send out goodies to 2 people. Shannon Starita 5774 said, I love watching your videos. I also see you on TikTok all the time. I also watch Rena. I was looking for a video to use a large paper clip. Do you have one for that? 2 things. Thank you for the question. If you're looking to follow Rena, because you're like, who is this Rena we all keep talking about? Her TikTok is linked in the description box. So that's 1. 2, if you are looking for a journal charm tutorial, you can find it here. You can find one. I have lots of journal charm tutorials. Oh my God, yes. And I do have the paperclip version like a couple different times. I've made journal charms for years. And so I have lots of tutorials here. Everything's in playlists. You can find one here. You can also find lives where I make them and answer questions that other people might have. Over on Patreon, you do need to be on the $5 tier to view those lives, but it's only $5 a month. You also get access to 1 month's worth of digitals, the current digitals. So yes, I have it. You can find it. Jennifer Stovall 5132 says, what is Patreon? Oh, that's a loaded question. Patreon. What is Patreon? Well, Patreon is sort of like another type of social media. There's a feed, there's notifications, there's a private chat also. I have a free Patreon tier you can join. You do just need to give your name, I think, and your email. But it doesn't have to be your real name even. You can pick a username from what I see. So if you wanted to sort of like dip your toes into Patreon to see if you like it, I do try to post things over there. So there's lots of fun, new and interesting stuff, even for the free tier. And for my personal Patreon, are notified first along with everyone else when my Etsy drops are. So that's kind of fun too. But if you are on the $5 tier or above, which is the community tier, you unlock 1 month's worth of digitals. You unlock a library of over 200 lives from the past couple of years. You unlock exclusive tutorials. You also unlock chats. We have private chats and they are popping on my Patreon. Oh my God, hundreds of people. We're all chatting. It's a huge group chat. There's different topics. So there's like Happy Mail chat, there's a general chat, there's a March swap chat, and there is a deadline for that. So if you wanted to join my Patreon, it's $5 a month. We do have a new swap coming. A lot of people were all abuzz with the Valentine swap, and oh my gosh, it was like mail for days. We have another one coming, and it's for March. And there is a deadline. I want to say it's the 12th. Am I wrong? Faylene, are you still here? I can't remember. Kira, are you here? Trina, I don't remember. But there is a deadline, but you do need to be on the $5 tier or above to participate. Because we're exchanging addresses and things like that. So yeah, chats are popping over on my Patreon. So it's just sort of like a separate platform where you can support your artists, different artists and creators. And some of those tiers do have Happy Mail. Most of mine are sold out, but I know Rachel has a Patreon. Jess from Loverainjournals has a Patreon. Rebecca Hoot has a Patreon. I am on a million Patreons. I'm on, oh my God, so many. I don't even know anymore. I'm like $5 everywhere, but I love it. I love it. So definitely check it out. It's linked in the description box down below. Don't only look at mine, look at everyone's. If you go on Patreon, I think you could even see who I'm following. So check them all out. Check them out. They're fun. It's fun. It's just fun. So I love Patreon. I'm happy to be there. And I don't know if everyone was reached out to, but I was actually reached out to by Patreon to like be part of their like team. Anyway, I don't know. I'll let you know. It sounds fun. I'm excited. I'm chit-chatting back and forth with somebody named Aaron, I think. Okay, next is Noteworthy and Nostalgic 2060. Hello, my YouTube channel is Noteworthy and Nostalgic. I'd love any new followers. I'm hoping to start posting a lot more videos, and I love this community so much. I chose to print this one out because I love this about the playbacks, especially here on Journal Talk Tuesday. Please feel free to leave your YouTube channel, even your TikTok. Please feel free to leave any of your creative platforms. I love that on the playback, especially because new people come and see the playbacks and it's kind of there permanently. I love that people can follow other channels. This isn't just about me. A community isn't one person. A community is all of us. So please follow Noteworthy and Nostalgic. And also, please, when the play, I know not everybody goes into like the live chat when they're watching on the playback. Sometimes they have it like on a full screen. Definitely, once this video is posted as a playback here on my channel, go into the comments, introduce yourself, and leave your YouTube channel or your TikTok, because it would be really great if to be able to connect outside of just this live. So please do that. That's why I printed this out, because I don't want people to feel like, oh, is that rude to leave my platform? No, not at all. Leave it. That's the whole point of community. I want us to be able to connect. So that's why I printed that one out. Michelle's Happy Hobbies 4977. Will you answer a question for me about how many pages are in a junk journal? Thank you. That is a question with no answer for me. It depends on the journal. So if you want to check out my How to Make a Junk Journal playlist, I do detail how many I use depending on what kind of journal I make. So this is a composition book junk journal, and this has however many pages were in the composition book. I don't even know how many that is. I want to say probably 100, but I glue them together. This particular junk journal, which I do believe, Trina, did I make this live on YouTube, on TikTok? I mean, on Patreon? I think I did. I have no idea, because I add pages too. But as a general rule, when I'm creating a one signature journal, let's just kind of simplify it. A one signature journal, I'll do anywhere from 12 to 16 folded pages, which will make over 30 total. And if you're counting front and back, now you're talking 60 pages. I hope that answers your question. I know it's confusing, but there isn't an answer to that. Seaside_Florida. Hi, where can I buy this charm kit? And I think she was talking about one of my more recent lives where I was making a junk journal charm. Hold on, let me put this in here. A junk journal charm like this one. This live you can find here on my channel. I don't think it's linked in the description box, but if you go to my lives, this will pop up first. I do have these kits available right now. They are sold out. I will have more later this week in my Etsy shop. That's where these are available. So if you are looking to purchase this charm kit, it also does come with a few of these little golden book images. Join my free Patreon, because everyone on my Patreon are first to know when my Etsy shop is restocked and exactly what's in it. So just so you know. I think this is the charm she was talking about, though. Aren't they fun? They're very fun. Oh, thank you, Madeline. You're so sweet. Well, that is it for today. I think I've yammered on for long enough. I know Mr. Thrifty Day has things he's got to go do, so it's probably good for me to get off of here anyway, so he could be freed to leave. And I will see you all on the next Journal Talk Tuesday, which will be next Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Once this reposts and it's available as a playlist, a playback, be sure to comment and let us know if you were here and if you wanted to leave any of your social media channels so we can all connect. So I will see you all. If you are on Patreon, I will see you on Thursday. We will be having another live where we will chit chat. But otherwise, I'll see you next Tuesday. Okay, talk to you all later. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you later.